First of all, big thank you to MacGuffin Media for reaching out to me and sending me a link to check out their newest fan-made Spider-Man movie that's on YouTube right now. Links in the description below. Thank you, MacGuffin Media, guys. You guys are awesome. I love watching your content. And yeah, this one is for you. And thanks again for just thinking about me. That being said, let's talk about some Spider-Man, because he's still cool, right? Spider-Man! Miles Behind, a Spider-Man story. So Miles Behind Spider-Man story is a fan-made Spider-Man story. It's a short 18-minute video that's on YouTube right now. You can check it out. It's completely free. Spider-Man movie that doesn't cost you a penny. No reason for you not check it out. Link in the description below for you to check it out. Like I said, it's been done by MacGuffin Media, the YouTube channel. They've done a lot of really good fan-made movies. They've done one for Batman v Superman. I had a good time watching that. And now they made a new one that came out 3 weeks starring our boy Miles Morales as Spider-Man. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it good? I don't say for fan-made, I appreciate the idea. When I think about fan-made stuff, I think of a lot of different factors and stuff when I think about, like, you know, overall. Is it good? It's worth checking out. Now, what I think is, I like the story of it. I like the element, the idea they got. I walk away from this video pretty much being like, you know what? If this was like pitched as like kind of maybe like a episode for a Miles Morales Spider-Man animated series or something like that, this could be like the foundation of an episode, of a pilot episode, I think it would be really good. It's a fan-made film. Remember, it's fan-made, so there's going to be some elements that you're going to watch and be like, this is crap. Not me. I'm kind of just like, it's fan-made. So, you know, of course, some things are kind of like, we all don't have fucking multi-million-dollar budgets like Sony and shit to, you know, make these high-quality things, but as long as you get the execution of the idea across, I think it's pretty good. Usually do a pros and cons, but since this isn't a movie, it's an 18-minute video you can just watch on YouTube right now. Here's my thoughts on Miles Behind, the Spider-Man story. First of all, the short fan film establishes that this is a world where Spider-Man has been dead. Peter Parker's been dead for a while and shit. Now someone's got to fill that new Spider Void, and it's gonna be Miles Morales and shit. I like the fact that, you know, this is kind of a first time we're getting a live action Miles Morales, because I was thinking, you know, back when No Way Home was out, I was like, could we see Miles Morales in the MCU live action? And I was just like, well, I'm happy with what they're doing with him in the, you know, Spider-Verse animated wise, but now with this one, I'm kind of like, maybe there's still hope. Anyways, like I said, real short story. You got Miles Morales still trying to find his footing and stuff like that. You know, the actor who's playing Miles Morales, interesting take. It's interesting because I try to rationalize it in my brain, so how I take it, how you might take it, are two different take it, so take it as you will. So this is Miles Morales. It's like, I guess, like, kind of like, he's just maybe like in college, because I can't buy him as a high schooler. I'm sorry. So I'm thinking like this is like college shit, but it's still like, you know, early days of Miles Morales. Like, he just became Spider-Man. Anyway, more or less, he's having a conversation with his dad, because the video establishes that, oh yeah, you know, it's a conversation, but it's like, okay, this is what led up to the conversation. And you got Miles Morales, he's stopping this mugger and shit. Well, actually, not stopping the mugger. He's stopping a black kid who got hung up by the mugger, and the mugger was white. He was white. Got him down a point and shit like that. Got him a knife point, and pretty much the conversation comes up that, oh yeah, and when the cops get on the scene, they're like, hey man, if I was white and shit, you know, this would have been a no-brainer, but since I'm black, they have their guns drawn on me right there. Now you think right out of the bat, like, it's gonna be one of those woke Spider-Man, one of those woke movies, one of those woke things. Take it as you will, but I do feel like if we're gonna do a Miles Morales story, I feel like that's a nice angle to pull from the whole, you know, Black Lives Matter stuff like that movement. I feel that would really hit home with Miles Morales and everything like that. I feel a different, interesting, and relevant take. So I thought it was good in that aspect. And we just got Miles just talking down this dude like, yo, no, throw your life away and stuff like that. You know, I'm just like you and everything like that. You know, don't let these cops just, you know, not everybody is a bad cop. Trust me. And what he does is something interesting that I would like to see in a Miles Morales official Sony Marvel project. And he takes the mask off, but you know his dad's on the scene, but he takes the mask off so the dude, the black kid, can see his face and be like, oh, you're just a regular guy. It works. It reminded me so much of like a moment from Spider-Man 2 when it was just like when Tobey Maguire got a mask and everyone was just like, oh shit, he's just a kid. Wow. Had that relatability, stuff like that. I thought that worked pretty well. And then it pretty much just wraps up with, you know, his dad and Miles Morales talking just like, okay, yeah, you're Spider-Man, and I want you to know that I support you, and not all cops are dickheads. So yeah, go ahead, be Spider-Man, but just don't tell your mother. Then he makes his, you know, Spider-Man costume that's from the PS4 game, no, PS5 game. That was pretty sweet. Swings off and, you know, he's got the cool music, shit like that, and that's the movie. Today I thought that, you know, Miles Behind the Spider-Man story was an interesting, you know, Spider-Man little short fan-made film. I like the idea of it. I suggested you guys, like, if you just pitch this to Sony and Marvel, be like, hey, take this idea, this, you know, this the core of our fan-made film, and, you know, maybe it could get interjected into a future Across the Spider-Verse movie. I like to see it done, so you got my support. Links in the description below to watch Miles Behind the Spider-Man story. You can watch it, check it out, support the channel, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Always subscribe. Until next time.